Most women are waiting for their blessing to look like something loud, a breakthrough moment, a dramatic answered prayer, a season that finally feels easy. But what if God has already given you something rare, something most women are spending their entire lives searching for, and you've been calling it ordinary? Today, I want to talk to the woman who doesn't feel particularly blessed right now, the one who is doing the right things, staying faithful, holding things together, but quietly wondering if God even sees her. Because I believe by the end of this message, you're going to realize something that changes the way you see your life completely. If you have even one of these 7 things, God has already shown up for you in a way that money cannot buy and time cannot manufacture. Stay with me, because number 4 is the one most women completely overlook until it's gone.
Number 1, a peace that stays even when your life doesn't make sense. You know the kind I mean. Not the peace that comes when the bills are paid and the relationship is good and the children are doing fine. That peace is easy. That peace anyone can have. I'm talking about the peace that shouldn't be there, but is. The kind that shows up at 2 a.m. when your mind should be racing. The quiet calm in the middle of a season that has every reason to break you. There are women with everything the world considers a blessing, success, money, status, who cannot sleep at night. They are medicated, they are in therapy, they are still restless. Not because something is wrong with them, but because the one thing they're missing cannot be bought. Philippians 4:7 calls it the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding. Surpasses. That means it doesn't make logical sense. It defies your circumstances. If you have carried that peace through a season that should have destroyed your mind, that is not your personality. That is God's hand. Protect it. Guard it. Do not trade it for anything. Number 2, a praying woman somewhere in your history. A grandmother who whispered your name before God, before you could even speak it yourself. A mother who covered you in prayer you didn't ask for and didn't deserve. A woman who stood in the gap for you before you ever knew you needed one. You may not have come from wealth. You may not have had every advantage. But if there was a woman in your life who prayed, really prayed, you carry an inheritance that goes far beyond what any will can distribute. Lamentations 5:7 acknowledges the weight of what passes down through generations. But so does the blessing. The faith that was sown into you through another woman's obedience is still bearing fruit in your life right now. If that woman is still alive, call her this week, not for anything, just to say, "Your prayers followed me." And if she has gone home to be with the Lord, thank God that her intercession was real.
Number 3, the ability to feel deeply without becoming hard. Life gives every woman reasons to close off. Betrayal hands out reasons. Loss hands out reasons. Disappointment has an endless supply. The woman who has been hurt enough eventually makes a decision, consciously or not, to stop feeling so much, to build the wall, to protect herself from the next wound by becoming unreachable. But you've been hurt and you're still soft. You still cry at other people's pain. You still feel things that were never yours to carry. You walk into a room and you sense when someone isn't okay. That isn't weakness. That is a gift. Matthew 14:14 says that Jesus saw a large crowd and had compassion on them. The word compassion in the original Greek means his insides were moved. He felt it physically. God trusts deep feelings to those he intends to use as instruments of healing. If you have kept your heart tender in a world that rewards hardness, that tenderness is anointing. Don't apologize for it. Don't harden it. Let God use it. Number 4, a season God protected you from, even when you fought him on it. This is the one. Think back. There was a relationship you wanted more than you wanted peace, a door you begged God to open, a plan you had that fell apart in a way that felt like betrayal. You cried, you prayed, you bargained, and God said no. And now you can see it.
Now you understand what was actually behind that door. Now you know who that person actually was. Now you realize the plan you were so desperate for would have cost you everything you have today. That closed door wasn't God forgetting you, it was God covering you. Psalm 84:11 says, "No good thing does he withhold from those who walk uprightly," which means if he withheld it, it was not good for you, even if it looked good from where you were standing. If you can look back at even one moment in your life and say, "God protected me from something I couldn't see," you are not an overlooked woman. You are a covered one.
Number 5. A gift or ability you did nothing to earn. You didn't study for it. You didn't train for it in the traditional sense. It just came. You can walk into a room and make people feel seen. You can explain something complex in a way that moves people to tears. You can create, teach, organize, lead, comfort in a way that other people can't replicate no matter how hard they try. Most women dismiss this. They call it just the way I am. They minimize it because it came naturally. But Romans 12:6 says, "We have gifts that differ according to the grace given to us." The word grace there means it was given, not earned, not developed. Given. That gift is not a coincidence. It is an assignment. God doesn't hand out abilities randomly. He equips people for what He intends to do through them. If you have a gift you've been downplaying, this is your moment to take it seriously. Because what feels ordinary to you is a miracle to someone else, and God gave it to you on purpose.
Number 6. A child, a person, or a life that changed because of you. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be a testimony on a stage. Maybe it's a child who knows they are loved because of how you showed up every single day. Maybe it's a younger woman who is walking in faith today because she watched you. Maybe it's a friend who didn't give up because you were the one person who called. You may never know the full weight of what your presence has meant in someone's life. That is actually by design. Proverbs 11:25 says, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." God places specific people in your life not by accident, but by assignment. The lives you've touched, quietly, faithfully, without applause, are evidence of God's hand moving through you. If there is even one person on this earth who is better because you existed, you have not lived a small life. You have lived a significant one. Number 7. The faith to still be here. After everything. After the diagnosis, the divorce, the betrayal, the loss, the failure, the season that had no explanation and no clear ending. After the prayers that felt like they bounced off the ceiling. After the nights you wondered if God was even real. After all of it, you're still here, still believing, still watching this, still searching for God. That is not nothing. That is everything. Jesus said in Matthew 5:6, "Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled." He didn't say, "Blessed are those who have it all together." He said, "Blessed are those who still want it." If there is still a hunger in you, still a part of you that reaches towards God even when it's hard, that hunger is not weakness. It is proof that your faith is real. A heart that has gone cold doesn't ache to be warm again. You are still in the fight. That means God is still in you. And that, beloved, is the greatest blessing of all. So look at your life again, not through the lens of what you're still waiting for, through the lens of what you already carry. Peace that makes no sense, a praying woman's inheritance, a tender heart that hasn't hardened, a season God saved you from, a gift you didn't earn, a life you changed quietly, and a faith that survived. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not an overlooked woman waiting for God to finally show up. He already has. Drop "I am blessed" in the comments right now, not as a performance, but as a declaration. Let your own mind hear it. Let the enemy hear it. Because sometimes the most powerful prayer you can pray is simply agreeing with what God has already done. Share this with a woman in your life who needs to see her life differently today. And subscribe, because the next message might be the word she's been waiting to hear. God sees you. He always has. See you in the next one.